Good morning, everyone. I'm here. How are you? Sunday morning. I'm just sitting in my little bungalow. I've got so much to do. It's my own fault. I'm just stroking Ollie here. Look, there's Ollie there. Look. No, I've got to have a good sort myself out properly. I've come up with another cunning plan. Look, he's just like we've been out for a walk, haven't we, fella? Hey, all them familiar smells, eh? We'll go out again later in the motor, eh? Yes, we will. Yeah, this room I can't do yet. It's in a bit of a... What time is it? Look, 9:44. But all this here has come out the van, but I've got nowhere to put anything. So I've come up with a cunning plan. Oh look, there's me doorbell camera. That's just charging up, that is. It keeps an eye on my nasty neighbour. Yeah, this room here now has me duvet out of my van. That can go on the washing line. Yeah, all this space here is not well organised, is it? So I'm going to clear the settee off and then put little boxes all the way along, like these, with different stuff in it. And then that all this will be cleared up. Cleared a lot up. Yeah. That can go out in the shed. Oh, mind you, this is a shed, isn't it? Just make use of the space, because at the end of the day, when I pack everything away, it won't look so bad, will it? What do you reckon? Done about 6 washes since I've been home. I've got another one in there ready to go, but I can't do that yet because I've got other stuff on the line, you see. That's Ollie's blankets in there, you see. There you go, look. It's got everything out here, look. All my washing, look. It was that bad, you know. I washed these 3 times. Every time I do a wash, I put it in. Yeah, I've got a lot to do. I'm a busy man, you know. Let's go and have a sit on the old chair. I've got all this weeding to do. I reckon 2 weeks. Less than about. Oh, here we go. Nice sitting here. I'm lucky, ain't I? Trouble is the sun's glaring a bit now, isn't it? Oh, we'll have to go somewhere else, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite lucky, you know. I'm just going to take it easy. Which I do. Someone sent me a message about, didn't realise I had a stroke. How you doing? Yeah, I did. I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's quite straightforward. You know, I woke up, what was it, March 2019, when the COVID was just starting, really. And I woke up in the morning and I felt a bit weird. And so I got dressed. And I just walked out into the garden because I felt really weird and peculiar. Well, I still am, you know. But I come over and looked in my mirror, which is this one here, because I've always got a mirror. Well, it's not the same mirror, actually. It's a different one. Someone else gave me this one. But it was the same sort of thing. And I looked in the mirror just here, and when I looked at my face, it was all hanging down. You know what I mean? All hanging down, all sides of the face was hanging down. And the first thing I sort of said to myself was, because I was slurring a bit, oh my God, it's really happening. You know, straight away when you see your face drooping like that, you know you've had a stroke, don't you? That's why I sort of lisp sometimes. Anyway, that was at around about 6:30 in the morning. like a donut. I sat there and thought, oh, you know, so I don't care if I die, like, you know what I mean? I thought, you know, I've had my life, I've had a laugh. I thought if it happens, it happens, like. Anyway, come about 10 o'clock, I phoned my mate up. And I'm not kidding, within a couple of minutes he was round my house. I said, what, did you get round here so quick? He said it was the way he was speaking on the phone. You know, I told him I wasn't feeling well. Straight away, as soon as he walked in the door, he took one look and he rang the ambulance. Luckily, there was an ambulance just round the corner. It took them 3 minutes to get here. You wouldn't believe it, would you? 3 minutes it took them. But I was all jolly. I had all my senses. You know what I mean? Wasn't really bad, but all my face was hanging down and I felt all weird. And I couldn't move my hand. My left arm was all kaput and everything. And so they took me to the hospital. Obviously, my blood pressure was 180/93 or something. So it had happened. And my blood pressure was going down then, you see. And I mean, I got in the ambulance and I said to him, can I drive? You know what I mean? I was pretty perky. And I walked in the ambulance and I walked out the ambulance. So, and then I got to the hospital and I wouldn't sit down. They said, go and sit there. And I said, no, I'll stand up, which I did. And then I sat down and then they examined me. My mate was with us all the time. And I'd had a stroke, you see. So, which I knew anyway. So that was in the morning. Round about 5 o'clock, they said, well, you can go home now, because it had all started to come up. It hadn't come up properly. I think it was about 5 o'clock. I can't really remember the time now. So we left the hospital, and they told me they sort of altered the medication I was on, and they told me to go to the chemist and get some junior aspirin and take them for 33 days, as well as other medication they give me to thin the blood out and stuff like that. And it worked fine. I mean, within a couple of days, my hand, because I couldn't play the guitar or nothing. Well, I still can't. But I was having trouble with this thumb especially. I couldn't straighten the thumb out or nothing like that. Within a couple of days, it was fine. I was all right, yeah. Yeah. I still knew, you know. I knew I had it. I knew it happened. And I had to go to the stroke clinic the next day. And, attended the clinic a few times. They said, we don't think you'll have another stroke. And I haven't. So I've been quite lucky. But, they said the reason, more than likely is because I've got a little bit of sleep apnea. When you lay on your back, apparently you stop breathing. And I apparently stopped breathing for too long. So I never sleep on my back no more, obviously. But that's the story of my little stroke. And I'm fine. I'm fine. There was a bloke who come in after me, and I was sitting there waiting to go down for the scans with my mate. And he did look bleeding rough, I'll tell you. He was dead, really. He looked dead to me. He had no socks on and he was on one of them trolleys. You know, I could just imagine a little label on his toe saying... Anyway, they said, oh, do you mind if he goes in front? I said, no, do it. And then it was my turn after him. They called me down and they were pushing him back. He was still comatised type thing. And I said to my mate, I said, he's at it, that bloke. Anyway, they scanned me, done all the biz. Went back in the ward. This bloke was sitting up in bed and laughing and joking. He didn't have none of the face effects. And his wife was with him. So that was good. That was good. He looked fine. Hope he's okay now. But that was a while ago now. Five years ago, isn't it? Is it 5? Oh God, is it 6? 2019. Yeah, it is, isn't it? March the 6th, I think it was. So he was okay, and I got better. So that's the story of my little stroke. And I never go to sleep on my back. If I do, I've always had it all my life, really. I used to wake up going, like that, laying on your back. So that's what they reckon caused it. But what they reckon and what really happened, you never know, will you? That isn't, that's only a professional opinion. That isn't tests and stuff to say that's what happened. Yeah, but yeah, that's what happened. Thought I'd tell you that. But I'm fine now. I take pills. I take something called clopidogrel or something. I can't remember the name of it. I've only been taking it 6 years. You can't expect me to remember the name of it. No. And that's all. Oh, and I take antenanol. That's for a beta blocker. And then just a statin and laprazole or something they call it, which is just a reflux. So I'm quite lucky, you know. I'm one of the lucky ones. I really am. Right, I just thought I'd tell you that. Anyway, let's get on with what my exciting life. That's it then. I'll see you. No. So I'm going to be busy today, which is how I like it anyway. I'm quite enjoying it, really. But I've already got my route planned for the next trip. I'm going up the A1 this time. So that'll be the A14, A47, A14, A17. I found a nice little stop off on the A17. There's Sleaford. Yeah, oh, I saw a review on there from Charlie's Van Life. Hello, Charlie. Yeah, and he said it's a good stop. Near a place called Garfield, I think, or something. But it's on the, just before there. There's a cafe there and a nice laid back. And if Charlie says it's good, it's got to be good, innit? So I should be going there. Thanks, Charlie. So that'll be me. That'll be my first stop. Then go on to the A1, and as you come off the A1 do they call it Staples Corner? There's another little one on the left, so I'll stop there again. And then I'm going to work my way up. I'm not bothering with the peaks. I found it very boring last time. Too many people, too many push bikes. Too much litter. Right, I'm going to go now. I've said enough. That's the story of my little stroke. And hopefully I don't have another one. But just check yourself. And in the end, it did take about 2 weeks for my face to straighten up. And I've still got a bit of a lisp, do you know what I mean? So, and when I said about playing the guitar, you know, I was never really that good anyway, so it didn't make a lot of difference. Right, I'll see you all later, and everyone have a good day. And if you can't be good, be bad.